What's up YouTube? Vintage Dollface back for another video for the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I am most excited for in the upcoming Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games that are set to drop on Friday. We are only a few days out. I am super stoked for these games. I've been monitoring all of the leaks, all of the updates, all of the news, and I cannot wait to play these games. As someone that's been playing Pokemon since I was 3 years old, and no, that is not an exaggeration, I absolutely love this franchise. I love this game series. I have so much nostalgia and love in my heart for Pokemon in general, and I am very excited. It is like a dream come true seeing Pokemon and what it used to be whenever I was a little girl and what it is now, and I am ecstatic for everything that is coming in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So let's get into my list. First of all, there are so many new Pokemon coming. I think the most new Pokemon in a video game for Pokemon that we have had in a very long time, upwards of 100 new Pokemon. Some of the ones that I am most excited for, and don't at me because there are several grass types on this list, but I really love grass types. Grass and poison are two of my favorite types in the Pokemon games, but I am very excited for Smoliv. It's really cute. I don't like the fact that they paired it with a normal type. Normal and grass is kind of but they did that with Skiddo and Go-Goat as well, and that ended up being one of my favorite Pokemon and a staple of my team on my Kalos team in X and Y. But we have gotten some leaks, and we have a leaked image of Dolliv, which is its evolution. I personally have not seen the actual leaked image. I'm leaving it as a surprise for myself in game, but I can't wait to see it. It sounds really cute based on the descriptions that I have heard in the fan art that I've seen. So I am excited for Smoliv. It will probably be on my team, even if it's just for a little while until I find a new Pokemon that I like more. I am going Sprigatito for my starter, so it might not be on my team for very long because I don't want to do too many grass types. The next Pokemon that they have revealed, Grievard, is so cute. I love the design. It's a little shaggy boy. I love him. Cannot wait to see him in game. His evolution, Houndstone, is the name that I believe is attached to it right now. I don't know if that's an official name or not. Again, I have heard the description but not seen the actual image, but it sounds really cool. I will probably have it on my team at some point. Don't know if it will end up staying on my team for the majority of the game, but we shall see. The Cleopatra Ostrich Pokemon. I am very curious to see what that's gonna end up being. I know that line is getting a very useful special move, exclusive move to that Pokemon. I think the name that it's got attached to it right now is Espatra. I don't know if that's the official name or if it's just a name that leakers are using to protect themselves, but it sounds like a very interesting design, and I cannot wait to see the Pokemon itself as well as how it's going to be used in game. For Farigiraf, let's talk about Farigiraf. As someone who has always loved Girafarig, I was very excited whenever it was leaked that Girafarig was possibly getting an evolution, and then when it was confirmed, I was even more excited. I do like the design. I know some people are a little iffy about it, but I do think that it's pretty cool. I think it looks like Girafarig is wearing a hoodie and got its tail lopped off, but I think it's cute. I like it, so haters go hate because I love Farigiraf's design. Ceruledge and Armarouge, I think that those two designs are very cool. I personally will be playing Scarlet. That's what I'm going to be starting out with. I'm definitely going to play through both of them, but Scarlet is going to be the one that I am going to use as my main game. So I will have Armarouge, but I'm definitely going to get a Ceruledge because I personally think that Ceruledge's design is a lot cooler than Armarouge. I'm not going to lie. I like the typing of both of them. I think that they're both going to be very useful, and I can't wait to see them in battle and in the game. I think that it's going to be pretty freaking cool to see them in game doing their thing with all of their animations, and the fire that's on their designs is beautiful, and I can't wait to see what they're going to look like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The next one on my list is Great Tusk, which is the past prehistoric form of Donphan. I don't really know what to call it, but it is the Paradox form that is exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet of Donphan, and I think that it is really cool. I love that design. I prefer that design to Iron Tusk, which you get in Pokemon Violet. Now, the last one that I have on my list is the Wooper regional form that is going to be in Paldea. I love this design. I love Wooper. Hate on me all you want, because I know Wooper and Quagsire kind of get some hate and backlash from the Pokemon community because people feel like he's basic or overused or whatever, but I think Wooper is adorable. I really love the Paldean regional form. The poison and ground typing is so cool. I cannot wait to have this Pokemon on my team and use it, because I will be using it absolutely without a shadow of a doubt. I also cannot wait to see what the evolution is going to look like. I have only seen one fan art of Wooper's evolution in the regional form, and I do not want to dive deeper to find an actual leaked image. I want to see it for myself in game, but I am very excited that they did do a regional form of Wooper, and I am very, very happy with how it looks. So cute. Cannot wait to have one in game and see that evolution on screen. The next list, and the next thing that I'm going to cover about what I am excited to see in Scarlet and Violet, is the list of returning Pokemon. There is an extensive list, almost 300 Pokemon returning from previous generations and previous games. Again, don't come for me because a lot of these are grass types, but it's my favorite type, so deal with it. Petalil and Lilligant. I am very excited to see these two coming back, especially the Hisuian form of Lilligant, because I think that Hisuian Lilligant is beautiful. I love the design. The grass fighting typing is also really cool. The next one's is the Serena line. I love Serena. It's one of my favorite grass type Pokemon. I used her on my competitive team in Sword and Shield. Cannot wait to see her in game. I think that she's going to look beautiful. She looked really great in the overworld of Sword and Shield, and with the new art style and all of the graphics that have been upgraded in Scarlet and Violet, I cannot wait to see what she's going to look like in these games. Talonflame line. I love this Pokemon. I actually played Talonflame in Pokemon Unite all the time. I think that it's probably one of my favorite bird lines throughout the games. I think Talonflame is very useful with that flying fire typing. It's very fast. Just an overall good Pokemon to have on your team. So I'm excited to see that line returning in Scarlet and Violet. Tropius. Yes, I know, we're back to grass types. But come on, it's Tropius. I was so happy when I heard that this Pokemon was returning in Scarlet and Violet, because it has not been in any other game since the Hoenn region. So I'm really excited to see the banana flying dinosaur return. I am quite curious to see what it's going to look like in game. I have seen a couple of screenshots that were taken from the Pokedex of a leaker, and it looks really nice in those shots. So I'm excited to see what it's going to actually look like in game. Maybe we'll see it flying around. I think that would be pretty cool. Pyroar. I really like this Pokemon. I think the design is awesome. Litleo is adorable, and then I love the fact that they did this split evolution, the different forms with the male and the female Pyroar. That was such a great design choice in my opinion, and I think that was really cool to see, and I'm very excited to have this one return. The Mareep line. I love this evolution line. So I was very happy to see it on the returning list. I cannot wait to have Ampharos on my team. I love Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos. I think that they are so cute. Deerling and Sawsbuck. These Pokemon are some of my favorites, so I'm very happy to see them returning. I love the seasonal forms and how they look different with the beautiful colors and the beautiful adornment on Sawsbuck's horns. I cannot wait to see these in game. I'm really curious how they're going to handle the different forms and how we're going to see that manifest in Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if it's going to be regional, like if it's going to be based on what area of the map they are in, or if it's actually going to run on a seasonal based timeline. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna manage that in Scarlet and Violet, but I am really happy to see these two Pokemon returning. Phanpy and Donphan, two of my personal favorites from Generation 2. I'm also glad that Donphan is getting some love with those Paradox forms. Happy to see it returning. Phanpy is just adorable, and like I said, Donphan's Paradox forms are super cool. Great Tusk, I'm coming for you. Overall, excited to see some Generation 2 representation because it is my personal favorite generation of Pokemon. Skiddo and Go-Goats. This Pokemon has not been seen since the Kalos region, so I'm very excited to see these returning too. Like I said earlier, the Go-Goat was a staple on my team in Kalos, so I'm very excited to have it return. Toxtricity. I love this Pokemon. The design is very cool. I love the typing, poison and electric. I had one on my team in Sword and Shield, and I'm happy to see it coming back. I feel like the electricity is gonna be very cool with the design and the art style of Scarlet and Violet, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on screen. Now, the open world aspect of Scarlet and Violet. I am not kidding or exaggerating when I say that I had literal tears in my eyes when I saw, and whenever the Pokemon Company came out with the trailer and showed us that it was going to be an open world environment. I had tears in my eyes because as a Pokemon fan, since I was a very small child, it was just ecstatic to see this happening in these games. It has come such a long way from the 8-bit little pixels in red and blue, and I am just so excited to explore the world of Pokemon in an open world environment and aspect. The fact that they're bringing back Pokemon in the overworld is really cool to me. It was super exciting to see that start coming through in the games, and I'm happy that they're carrying that over. We will be able to see shiny Pokemon in the overworld too is very exciting. I think that that's going to be very helpful for shiny hunting and just an overall good change in the right direction. We had that in a couple of other games, so I'm excited that they're doing that in this one. They did not do that in Sword and Shield, so I am happy that they're bringing back that feature in Scarlet and Violet. The multiple storylines, that is really cool to me because it gives you options and there's so much more to explore. And as someone that really enjoys adventure RPG games with different storylines and quest lines to explore in games, I think that that is awesome that they are giving you more to do in these games. You know, you have the Titan storyline, you have the Team Star line, and then you have the Pokemon League where you're going to be challenging the gyms, which is normal. We've seen that in every single Pokemon game. The Let's Go feature. I love this feature. I think that it is so cool. When I found out that you could do that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I thought that was the coolest thing. So I'm really excited that they are doing another version of that in Scarlet and Violet. Overworld evolution is also really cool to me. I think that that's going to look really nice in game. And the evolution screens are cool and they're nice and they're fun, but they're just so incredibly basic. And I'm really happy that they are making the evolutions happen in an overworld environment, so it's gonna look really nice. Character customization. Now, granted, we do not have as many outfit options and tailoring options on your clothing as we did in Sword and Shield. Character customization features in this game are exciting to me because you get to change your facial features, and I think that that's really cool because the base models in the previous games were, yeah, you get to change your skin color and your hair color and that kind of things, but everything else is pretty basic, and it's the same across the board. And so I'm really excited to see that feature coming to the games, because you get to choose your eye shape and your mouth shape and your facial structure, and it's just going to add an element that's going to make it even more personal and really feel like you are part of the game and in the game. And I love that. The pictures, the selfies that you're going to be able to do in Scarlet and Violet. Again, don't come for me, I know it's so basic, but as a content creator and a cosplayer, I'm constantly taking photos, doing photo shoots, selfies, that kind of thing. So I'm actually really excited to do that. I think it's going to be so cute to do the pictures. I think that it's going to be really cute to take pictures of you and your Pokemon and Pokemon in the overworld and things like that. I think it's going to just create some really cute photo op things throughout the game, and I will absolutely be sharing them and stopping to take photos. So if you are watching my streams and you see me stopping to take selfies, you know, just bear with me. I'll get on track eventually. The last couple of things that I want to talk about with Scarlet and Violet are pretty small but large in comparison to the overarching features. The art style is very nice. I think that it's going to be beautiful on screen. I've seen screenshots of some of the Pokemon and the textures that they're using for things like the metal on steel type Pokemon, where it's shiny and it's reflective like actual metal, and I think that's going to be really pretty. The incorporation of Hisui, I think that is cool. I really loved Pokemon Legends Arceus. The way that it was done was beautiful, and I loved some of the art style choices, and the new forms that we saw in Hisui are really neat. So I'm happy to see that they're going to incorporate those forms over into Scarlet and Violet as well. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys liked my breakdown of the things that I am looking forward to in Scarlet and Violet. I will be doing an 8-hour stream on my Twitch channel for Scarlet and Violet on release day. So if that is something that you're interested in, come by, hang out with us. You can find me at twitch.tv/vintagedollface. Come check us out. We're going to be doing stream marathons, going to run 8 hours. We're going to have bit donation goals that you have to meet, and they're all going to have different prizes and outcomes. So come over and check those out. I am very excited and I'm looking forward to it. I will also be doing a Nuzlocke on that playthrough. Nuzlocke right out of the gate. So we're only going to be using Generation 9 Pokemon in that Nuzlocke, only from the new generation. Hopefully I'll see you guys then, but until the next video, bye!